deeper into Flynn's chest, sniffing. Honey, I'm all wet and sticky. It's so uncomfortable. Could you help me with a bath and maybe rub my back? The hand on my back froze. Flynn's voice was a bit stiff. I suppose I could. Mrs. Davis. Lucas's voice cut through the air, sharp with fury and a possessive edge. He interrupted us with a command. Take my wife to get cleaned up and changed. Now. After changing, I was walking down a quiet corridor when I came across Lucas and Flynn talking. Lucas's face was a mask of fury. He interrogated Flynn in a low, sharp voice. Flynn, I thought you had no interest in women. Why are you getting worked up over Jenna? Flynn lit a cigarette, taking a moment before answering. I'm a man, Lucas, not a saint. You can be the most ascetic monk in the world, but if a beautiful, half-naked woman keeps throwing herself at you, you're going to have a reaction. Lucas looked stunned, his face twisting in disbelief. But Jenna, she's always been so cold, so distant. Flynn, you have to promise me, no matter how tempted you are, you will not touch her. This is a game, and at the end of it, she is still my wife. And you just remembered that? Flynn blew a dismissive smoke ring, his expression mocking. You've spent the last 2 years whining and dining your precious Savannah. Have you given a single damn about your wife in all that time? Lucas fell silent. Flynn let out a short, harsh laugh. If you love Savannah so much, just divorce Jenna and be done with it. I can't. Lucas's reaction was visceral. Jenna and we grew up together. I still have feelings for her, but I chased Savannah for so long. She finally said yes. I can't just let her go. Ha! Flynn stubbed out his cigarette, his voice dripping with contempt. Scumbag. I didn't wait to hear more. I turned and walked away. Lucas Reed, you want your childhood sweetheart, but you don't want to give up your devoted wife. But you can't have it both ways. The world doesn't work like that. The banquet ended, and Lucas drove me home. As we pulled up, I saw Flynn waiting by the front door. Lucas handed me off to him without a word, and drove away without a backward glance. Once inside, I went straight to the bathroom. A few minutes later, I called out, Honey, I think I slipped. I hit my shoulder. Can you come in and help me with some ointment? Soon the bathroom door clicked open. Flynn walked in, a tube of cream in his hand. I was draped loosely in a towel, my hair damp, water still trickling down my skin. Flynn's gaze locked on me for a second before he quickly looked away, fumbling with the cap on the tube. I feigned another slip, stumbling dramatically and falling right into his arms. The towel slithered to the floor. Our bodies pressed together, hot skin on hot skin. The tips of Flynn's ears went crimson. He tried to push me away, his voice strangled. Jenna, I silenced him with a kiss. He was rigid for a moment, but then all resistance melted away. His hand came up to cradle the back of my head, and he returned the kiss with a fiery intensity I never knew he possessed. Coming up for air, my hands went to the buckle of his belt. My voice was a husky whisper. Honey, we've been married for so long. Isn't it about time we had a baby? Flynn's Adam's apple bobbed violently. His voice was raw. Okay, whatever you want. With that, he swept me into his arms and carried me to the bedroom. Just then, his phone buzzed. Flynn ignored it, silencing it with a flick of his thumb. Aren't you going to? He swallowed the rest of my words with another kiss. From the afternoon until deep into the night, Flynn was like a starved wolf that had finally gotten a taste, insatiable and relentless. I was so exhausted I fell asleep in his arms. In a hazy, half-conscious state, I heard him take a call, his voice a low whisper. I know. I won't touch her. You don't trust me? Fine. Don't. Make a vow? I don't believe in that superstitious crap. After he hung up, I felt him lean close to my ear, his breath warm. Jenna, he murmured, why did you have to love only him? I wanted to tell him I didn't anymore, but I was too tired, already sinking back into a deep, heavy sleep. After that first time, it was like a dam had broken. Flynn was an addict, and I was his drug. He craved me constantly. For 2 straight months, he neglected everything else, dedicating himself entirely to me. As for Lucas, I heard he'd taken Savannah on a vacation abroad. I hadn't seen him in 2 months. One day, I wasn't feeling well, so Flynn took me to the hospital. And there, at the entrance, we